Okay, right. One of the ways that the Matrix works and it keeps people trapped is like this, through religion, right? Um, Religions like Buddhism and Christianity, it seems to me, were obviously meant as a way of originally to get people out of the Matrix, right? So what the Matrix has done is got a hold of these religions and can change them, um, compartmentalize them, um, reduce them into a body of text that has got all these different matrix programs embedded in it, that instead of helping you to get out the matrix, which the matrix doesn't want obviously, turns it into something that keeps you in the matrix. So they don't work. They basically murdered the teachings, but by putting them into like bodies of work. And then the matrix program that goes along with it is that these things aren't suitable or attainable for everyday normal people. That's what Buddhism, to become like reach nirvana, is nearly impossible, right? It takes many lifetimes. Only a very small number of people can do it. You know, there's probably only a handful of people who are enlightened on the planet. Things like that. That sort of gets embedded in the teachings of Buddhism. So people, when they think about Buddhism, they automatically know to themselves that it's virtually unattainable, and that's part of the program. So people don't get any benefit from it. It becomes distant, unattainable. That's part of the Matrix program. It's the same with Christianity, and pretty much all of these things. They get condensed. The Matrix gets a hold of these religions, these teachings, and turns them into something that's basically doesn't work anymore. It's like the food that's been made into plastic food. It looks like food, but it doesn't actually. You can't eat it. So that's how it works. Um, and when people are in the matrix, the other thing that's interesting about it is that when people are in the matrix, they're operating on really low level consciousnesses, like similar to like an insect, or or a low species of animal like a lizard, or even an amoeba, and aren't really aware of it because they're operating in emotional programming, which all can be predicted and controlled, which is what the matrix system is. It's about control. So that's why it doesn't want you to get up into your feeling center, your heart center, because that's the mind, the true mind. It's the mental plane. That's when you have power and you can think outside the box and stuff. That's what it doesn't want. But it's really quite simple. It's all very simple stuff. But the Matrix tries to convince you that it's not. That convinces you that it's much more complicated. It needs lots of explanation, where it doesn't. It's just all straightforward. So yeah, I don't see what more I can say. I mean, I could just carry on talking round and round in circles about it, but it is quite simple. So why should I?